when Steven takes the Jeep out for anything, he messes with my MP3 player and just puts it on the Distillers because that's the only thing on my MP3 player apparently that he wants to listen to. And I like them and all, but that is not all I want to listen to. So now I'm trying to get it back to what it was and just shuffle on all my songs. Today's already Tuesday. It's already Tuesday. We haven't really done anything exciting as usual. Aiden, when you go back to school, you can tell them that you went to Walmart a billion times this summer. But I've got a giant bag of change because I gotta go to the Coinstar. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what the first day of school is last night, so I went on I thought I was going on his school's Facebook page, which I thought I was already following, and it said I wasn't. And then it's got all this thing, here's the list for kindergarten through 3rd grade and 3rd grade through 6th grade and everything for the school supply list. And then it's and then the first day is August 15th, and I'm like, what? Why didn't I get any of this information? It wasn't his school. It's the school with the same name that's in Minnesota, and I didn't realize that until I was all flustered about why didn't I get this information? Did they lose my email or something? But yeah, so his first day is September 3rd, which is what I thought, the day after Labor Day. I believe last year it was the 6th for him, but that was only because he was kindergarten. The kindergartners start a day or two later than the rest of the school. Right now we're going to get bubble wrap because I can't ship any orders right now with no bubble wrap. I ran out yesterday. Ran out yesterday afternoon, and I didn't feel
What is you waiting for?
Going out just for that. So I waited till today. I gotta go get that. I gotta get something for dinner because I have no groceries. We are so broke this week because Steven missed work, and I just didn't plan well, so hence the Coinstar to pay for my Walmart trip here. What else was I gonna say? I don't think there's really anything else. Oh, pods. See, that just reminded me. Someone had a pods thing sitting in their yard. Steven got an email back from Pods because he had applied for a job there, and the guy wants him to come in for an interview. And I have to check his email again, actually, because he just went to bed. When I get home, I gotta check his email to see if the guy emailed back, because he had asked him what the address is for the place he's gonna go on Friday. So let's hope this works out. It's not like a God, I hate this. I can't see. These people who grow well, farmers, I guess, that grow these crops. I can't see how, I don't know if you can see, but they're so tall you can't see around them, and this is a really busy street. They should cut it back 2 feet at least so that you can see. Anyway, what was I talking about? Well, what the job says he's going to be doing, we know that that's been a lie lately, is using the machines to move these pod things around. It's not packing them or helping people unpack or anything. It's not a delivery driver that is a mover that moves them to these people's houses or anything. It's just moving them around the facility. So if he's on and it's a little bit less than what he's making now, but it's we'll take it if he gets to just do riding on a machine all day. Hey guys, I am just catching up with things and trying to get work done. I just watched Jeffree Star's video about the Morphe collab that he did with the eyeshadow palette that's coming out. I don't quite understand why he wouldn't, he just released the Jawbreaker palette. I don't understand why he's collabing with them to do other makeup stuff. I probably won't be getting that because I hate Morphe. I don't like their stuff. I don't think a lot of people realize that their stuff is just mass-produced China stuff. Like, if you go get those no-name palettes off of eBay, like all those palettes that were popular back in the day when we all first started, well, when I first started doing YouTube, it was like, oh, you can get like 100 and something eyeshadows in this palette for 20 bucks. That's all they are. They just put a brand name on their thing. Like, all their stuff is made in China. Everything says made in China on it, and like the shadows that I have tried from them are just, they're chalky, and like, I'm not being a makeup snob, but I don't know why they're so popular, because it's mass-produced Chinese stuff with the name Morphe on it, and I don't know why he's like collaborating with them so much. So I never got the brushes that he did, and I'm not gonna get the palette because there's probably some sort of issue with the pigmentation on him anyway, because he didn't swatch, like, he didn't live swatch any of the swatches. He just had them on his hand and showed them to you. So I normally trust him, but like when it's something that he's promoting for himself, that he did this collab with Morphe, I don't know. I don't trust it when you can't actually show yourself doing swatches like this, and half of them looked chalky anyway. So anyways, I'm just trying to finish up doing work right now, and then I was all weekend long. What night did it start? I don't remember, but Bam Margera from Jackass, he was going crazy on Instagram. Like, he hasn't been well, you can tell, like, he hasn't been mentally well for a while, but he's like started making up his own language, and he's bad-mouthing his wife, and like telling her to take his son because she's gonna end up using him as bait if they split up. And he's like started going on, he went to like some kind of convention where he was doing autograph signings and stuff, and he was like going on a rant about how he needs Dr. Phil to help him. So apparently, because he kept saying this and trying to get Dr. Phil like met up with him and everything, and now he's going to rehab for like the 4th time. So I don't know what's going on with that. I hope he gets better. I hope, like, you could see like some of the Jackass guys were like trying to talk to him and stuff, and like Steve-O was reaching out to him, and Steve-O managed to get sober and has been sober for like, God, I don't even know how many years now, but like he's doing so well, and I wish they could get through to Bam. I'm just mentioning this because I was the hugest fan of Jackass and all those guys, and I really enjoy them and like still follow them on everything. So to see him like totally losing it was like, geez, I hope that he can. I know rehab doesn't really work unless you're ready to change, because obviously this is the 4th time that he's going, and I don't know, I just hope it works out and that he's gonna do better. You want to take a bath now?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to give Aiden his bath now, but yeah, I just wanted to blab on about that. What else? Was there anything else I wanted to mention? I don't think so, but I will talk to you guys later, tomorrow or something. It's so humid, like my hair is all frizzy.
If you're upset, just help.
What are you doing?
That's not a hay fever.
It's not a what?
It's a hay fever.
Hay fever. I still haven't organized this room. I want to like literally take everything out of the cabinets and everything. And what was that? Okay, he can't wait, so I gotta go get his bath ready, but I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Remember how I told you guys to never get a faux leather couch because this is what happens to it? Granted...
It's a shoreline skating bath.
Hold on, bud, okay? Granted, this couch at this point is like 6 going on 7 years old, but all the black came off of it, and like there's holes in it and everything. I know that like a couch is gonna have wear and tear on it, but this started happening like maybe 3 months into having it. So now I want to show you the upstairs couch. Alright, let me just show you. I had to cover it because I can't believe that this is happening to this one too. We didn't buy this couch. This was, his grandmother had bought this couch. But it's starting to happen to this one. I'm gonna have to like find a cover because I don't want these like little brown pieces all over the floor, because downstairs those black pieces get everywhere. The same exact thing is happening. I didn't think that I didn't know that this one was fake leather like that. I thought that this one was a little bit better quality because she paid more for it than we paid. $500 for that couch downstairs, which it wasn't even worth that with the way that it disintegrated on us. But nothing has happened to the cushions yet, but the back of it is starting to do that, and it's aggravating me. I don't know. I don't like this couch anyway. It's like comfortable to sit on and everything, but I hate brown. But I had no say in this because Steven's grandma was the one that bought it. But I'm so pissed that that's happening to it. And it's like a weird size, so I don't know where to get a cover for it. I don't know. I figured I'd show you guys because I'm aggravated, and don't ever get a couch, even if it's cheaper, that's made of this friggin' material, because it's ridiculous. I said, the next time we actually get furniture, like whether it's for this house or wherever we end up, it's gonna be like cloth. I just want a cloth couch, not a suede looking couch, not a leather looking couch. I just want a cloth one. Hey guys, I need to finish this video because I forgot to film an end clip last week for last week's vlog, and I was like, I'm just gonna turn this on so I can end it properly. But today is Saturday. I didn't film much at all this week. There was like, we didn't do anything, so next week I'm supposed to do something with my best friend. We're supposed to do something with the kids. I don't know what yet. We might take them to the arcade again because they had a blast last time. But no luck with jobs yet with Steven. Actually, that I just thought of it to check Indeed and his emails and stuff. But that Pods place that I was talking about, they didn't answer him back after we emailed them asking for the address, because they asked him to come in for an interview. And so he called the guy because the guy's phone number was at the bottom of the email, so he called him 2 days later, I think, and he was like, oh, I hired someone yesterday. I cannot, this seems to be happening all the time, like when he finally gets a bite or like has someone interested and asks them in for an interview or something, this is what happens. Like, they ask him in and then they either don't contact him back and he has to contact them, and they're like, oh, we already hired someone. It's like, why are you even getting my hopes up then? Because he managed to work all this week. I'm just checking this real quick. Yeah, there's no emails from anybody, probably because it's a Saturday. He worked all 4 days this week, because he works 4 days a week, then he has 3 days off because he works 4 10-hour shifts. But it's like, it's killing him. He can't do this job anymore. And like, I've been trying to look for jobs, and like I've said, I really don't want to go back to retail, but that's like all there is. There's a lot of like receptionist things that I might just start trying to apply for, but a lot of them are far away, and like I can't be that far away because, one, it's got to be part-time because Aiden's going back to school, and like I have to be in close proximity in case like something happens at school or he has to come home sick or something. So it's just a bunch of stress right now, and I wish that one of these places that he applied for would call back. There was one that like we had to physically print out. I have no makeup on or anything today. It's so nice out, like side note, super cool, hence the fan on. It's not like hot at all. But there was one that we had to physically print out the application and mail it in, and they're taking applications until the 26th, I think, so even if he hears back from that one, it's not going to be till the end of August. But it's for the town of Carver, Mass, doing like custodial work and stuff, which the pay is pretty good, and it's not gonna be heavy lifting, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that one. But in the meantime, I've been looking every freaking day, and there hasn't been like anything decent. Like a carpenter, all this stuff is carpentry, insulation, stuff that has to do with building houses and stuff. And then like, I don't even know how that works around here. When he did that, he lived in Florida, so that was like an all year round job. But up here, like, you never see people building houses or putting roofs on in the wintertime and stuff. That's like, you're out of work for a few months in the wintertime. And so, I don't know, just send us good vibes that, that something comes along that will actually call him back and not say, oh, we hired somebody else. I don't want to know what just fell out there. Aiden's been like full of it today. But I really need to clean this office. That was going to be like my project this weekend, and I haven't even started it yet. I wanted to empty out my, what do you call it? You can't even see it, but the big cabinet that I have all my overstock stuff in. I wanted to completely clean that out because I want to clean the mess that's over to my right here, and just, the stuff is kind of as organized as it's going to get, but I can neaten it up somewhat. It's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Still don't have Aiden's list for school supplies or anything yet. I believe it's like the 20-something that they're gonna have, like the go meet his new teacher type thing, but I don't have any other information. And he has to go to the doctor for his yearly checkup on the 21st, I think it is. And when we go there, I'm gonna ask his doctor if she can like recommend a dentist to go to for him that specializes in like kids with special needs and everything, because the that whole issue we had with the dentist still has not been sorted out, and it's driving me like out of my mind. His doctor had originally recommended Cool Smiles, and that was the place that we went to. Like the first few cleanings he had, they were fine with him, and then Cool Smiles went out of business because it's the same place that we took him to, but it's Cortland Dental now, and it's all like, it doesn't look like a kid's dentist office inside. And they literally just looked in his mouth and were like, no, you have to go to the anesthesia place because he's gonna have to be put under. Like, they didn't even attempt. That's what pissed me off. They didn't even attempt to clean his teeth or anything. And then of course the anesthesia place that was what we had the issue with them saying, oh, he still has Delta Dental, which he does not have Delta Dental. We never used Delta Dental for him. I got Delta Dental and Mass Health to send me letters saying that he doesn't have it anymore, and they still won't take that. They will not accept it. This friggin' anesthesia place is pissing me off. Like, it took all my self-control to not scream at the lady on the phone last time. So if I can avoid going to that place, I'm totally going to. I don't want to go to this place because they've pissed me off so much. So I'm going to ask his doctor if there's a place she recommends, because like the place she originally recommended is no longer in business. It's not Cool Smiles, it's not the same people, they don't even want to deal with him. And if she can recommend like an anesthesiologist that is not that place, because I'm going to tell her I don't want the one in Taunton because that's the one that is giving me a hard time for some reason. They keep saying like it has to physically show up in the computer that Mass Health took Delta Dental off of his plan and everything, and I'm like, they did that. We were on the phone with Mass Health for like an hour and a half and they took everything that said Delta Dental off of his profile. Like, it's not my fault it's not showing up in your computer for some reason. But anyway, and Aiden's ABA therapist actually gave me the information for a place in Boston that does special needs dentistry and stuff. I just don't want to have to drive to Boston. Like, that's the one thing about that, is every time he's gonna go to the dentist, I've got to go into the city and have like a panic attack about driving there. So I don't know. That's gonna be the last ditch effort if wherever his doctor tells me to go doesn't work out. But he needs to get that damn cavity filled. That's what's bugging me. Thank God it's in a baby tooth, but it's in a baby tooth like right there on the bottom that is not ready to fall out yet. It's one of the molars. Like, I don't know the names of teeth, but it's one of the bigger teeth on the bottom on the right hand side. Honestly, I wish it would just fall out and then we wouldn't have as much of an issue, but nevertheless, he needs a dentist that's going to actually clean his teeth and look in it and do stuff for him, and not just look in his mouth and be like, oh, he needs to go somewhere else because we can't deal with autistic kids. So, yeah, that's where we stand on that, but I will talk to you guys next week. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm just blabbing on and getting aggravated about that place again. But I'll talk to you guys next week, and yeah.